Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 132, Calculus with Applications, Section 12.3, Problem 5. This is Section 12.3, Problem number 5. It says, find the derivative of f of x equals, in parentheses, x squared plus 2x minus 9, and then outside the parentheses you have an exponent of the 5/4 power. So what makes this problem a little different than some of the others in this section is the fractional exponent. It's a little weird. It still won't be a problem. So the first thing you have to do is recognize that you have a problem where you need to use the chain rule. And the chain rule says if your function is f of x equals some stuff in parentheses raised to a power, which is really what we have. The function that we have to take the derivative of really is some stuff in parentheses to a power. The derivative is f prime of x equals, the exponent at the end comes down in front of the stuff. You can leave the stuff the way it is, close the parentheses, have a new exponent, which is 1 less than the previous exponent, at minus 1, times the derivative of the stuff, which I write as stuff prime. So that's the derivative formula that we're going to fill in. Again, it's called a chain rule. And f prime of x equals, so my n, my exponent, is 5/4. So the 5/4 will come down, that's the first thing we write. And we have a set of parentheses, and in the parentheses we put stuff, no prime, just the stuff as it appears in the original problem. And for this problem, that is x squared plus 2x minus 9. Close the parentheses. We're going to have a new exponent for the parentheses, which is 1 less than the previous exponent. So I have to do 5/4 minus 1. Now, because it's a fraction, it's not something you might be able to do automatically in your head. So my new exponent will be 5/4, the previous exponent, minus 1. Now, to make that a little bit easier, it's nice if I have a common denominator. And the 1 I can write as 4/4. 4/4 is still a 1. But in this form, I have my common denominator. So my new exponent, when I have to fill in for n minus 1, the common denominator is 4. The numerator, 5 minus 4, is 1. So the new exponent is 1/4. And now I have a new set of parentheses. I'm multiplying. And in the new set of parentheses, I have stuff prime. So the stuff was x squared plus 2x minus 9. To do stuff prime, first look at the x squared, do the derivative of x squared will be 2x to the first. And again, what I'm doing is the exponent of 2 comes down times the number in front, which isn't really written but understood to be 1. 2 times 1, there's my 2. X to 1 less power, the second power drops down to a first power. Now, the next piece of the stuff in the middle, the 2x to the first, its derivative is 2. Again, when I have an x to just the first power, the derivative is whatever number is in front of the x, including the sign. So in this case, positive 2. And the minus 9 on the end, it has no x with it, so its derivative is just simply 0. So I can close up the last set of parentheses now, and that's the final answer. F prime of x is 5/4 times, in parentheses, x squared plus 2x minus 9, close the parentheses, raised to an exponent of 1/4 power, times a new set of parentheses, 2x plus 2.